Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Join me as we look at the fall bulbs at Costco. The bulbs are $14.99 regardless of the quantity. Everything you'll be seeing in the video, they're all $14.99. Anyway, so we have 100 crocus here. It blooms early spring. It is dare resistant. And these will get 4 inches tall, and you will plant them 3 inches deep in the ground. And as I said before, they bloom early spring. And they're first flowers of spring, and they're good naturalizer. They attract pollinators. So when it says it naturalizes, it simply means that the bulbs will multiply underneath the ground after being in there over a period of time, just as the daffodils. But this is what the colors you'll be getting from these bulbs. So pretty. And here we have 50 tulips. These will bloom mid-spring. This is my color palette. Love it. So it looks like we have Blushing Apple Dawn and Spring Song in this pack. 2 different colors. And you'll get 25 for each, and they both will get 20 inches tall, and you plant them 6 inches deep. And it says ideal for beds and borders, and these will give you big blooms. And I strongly, if you're looking for tulips, my favorite one is the Darwin hybrid. I just love Darwin tulips. They make great cut flowers, and the stems are pretty long. And over here we have 50 tulips in here, different color. This one is the Spring Break and Spring Tide. They bloom mid-spring. Look at the colors on here, so pretty. And you'll get 25 of the Spring Break and 25 of the Spring Tide in the pack. And the Spring Tide will get 20 inches tall, and the Spring Break will get 25 inches tall. So it depends on what you're looking for. Just make sure, read and see how tall these bulbs will get, and if they're good for borders or containers or cut flowers. Anyways, here we have 20 hyacinths in the pack. These will bloom mid-spring, and they're dare resistant. So you'll get 10 fondant and 10 Jan Bros, and they will get 10 inches tall, and you plant them 6 inches deep. So pretty. One looks more like purple and one is pink. And they're dare resistant, and they're very fragrant, as you probably already know. And over here, friends, just look at this. This is so pretty. You have orange marmalade and purple darling here. These will bloom late spring, and you get 50 in the pack. And the 20 marmalade, they will get 20 inches tall, and the purple doll will get 17 inches tall, and you will plant them 6 inches deep in the ground. And they're great for cut flowers, and they're ideal for beds and borders. And friends, believe it or not, 50 tulips in the bag. They were heavy. Yes, these bulbs are great quality. You could definitely see that, and I think the prices are amazing, right? You get so far you get a lot in the bag here for the prices, and they're from Longfield, so they should be of good quality. Alrighty, and here we have these beautiful red tulips. They will bloom mid-spring. It says Red Van. I cannot pronounce that word, but it's on the screen. How about that? And they will get 22 inches tall, and you plant them 6 inches deep. And these again are Darwin hybrid tulips, which I love so much. And they will give you big blooms, and they're great as cut flowers. Yes. And moving over here, look at what we have here. You get 4 iris in the pack. They will bloom late spring. So pretty. The yellow and the burgundy color, absolutely gorgeous. So you will get 2 Harvest of Memories and 2 War Chief. And Harvest of Memories will get 38 inches tall, and the War Chief will get 37 inches tall. And they say 1 inch. You plant them only 1 inch in the ground. So very important to follow directions. I love that combination. So pretty. And over here, once again, you know how much I love my orange and yellow, and loving this, friends. Adoram. You get 50 tulips in the pack. Yeah, so pretty. And these will get 20 inches tall, and you plant them 6 inches deep. This is so pretty. And you get big blooms here and great for cut flowers, and they will bloom mid-spring. So this is the Darwin type that I was telling you about. Great as cut flowers and one of my favorite bulbs to get. And below here we have more 50 tulips, blooms mid-spring, red impression and pink impression. I've purchased these before in the past and I just love them. So you get 25 of red impression and 25 of pink impression, and they both will get 20 inches tall and 6 inches deep. So take your time and read the back and see what you're going to purchase before you purchase it. And then when you go home, you realize, oh, this is not what I wanted to purchase, right? Alrighty, here we have 20 hyacinths. These will bloom mid-spring and they're tear resistant. And you get 10 wood stock and 10 pink pearl, and they both will get 10 inches tall, and you plant them 6 inches deep. Yes, fragrant, tear resistant. So if you have issues with deer in your garden, give the hyacinth a try, and hopefully the deer leave your pretty bulbs alone. And here we have some daffodils down here. Oh my goodness, this bag was so heavy. This is a Dutch Master. Blooms mid-spring and it says deer resistant. I have a friend who has a lot of deer in her garden, and she did say to me that the daffodils, the deer leave her daffodil alone. So give these a try if you have that issue. Anyways, these will get 18 inches tall. And you get big blooms on here. And when you plant your bulbs, I always say plant them in odd numbers like 3s and 5 and 7s and 9. It's more pleasing to the eye, right? And here we have alliums. I love alliums. These are the pinball wizard allium. You'll get 4 in the pack and they will get 24 inches tall, and you plant these 8 inches deep and they will bloom late spring. So make sure you plant them very deep so the squirrels don't get to your bulbs. Very, very important. They're deer resistant and they attract pollinators, and they're related to the onions, so the deer will definitely leave your alliums alone. So pretty. And here we have purple rain allium. You get 30 in the pack. And it says bloom late spring, deer resistant also. Wow, I didn't even notice that. These will get 35 inches tall. And you plant them 6 inches deep and they bloom late spring. Attracts pollinators, and the instructions are right there for you, friends. If I have to recommend any bulb in this video, I recommend these alliums. You have to put alliums in your garden. They're different. They remind me of lollipops in the garden, right? They just make a special statement piece in spring. Anyway, so here we have more marmalade and purple doll. I think I shared this one with you before, but I was just going through making sure I don't miss anything. But I think I just did this one with you. But anyway, here it is again if I did it already. So these will get 20 inches tall, and the purple doll will get 17 inches tall. So when you're going through checking for the bulbs, what I was doing here was digging through, make sure I don't miss anything. Because you know how consumers are, they don't put stuff back where they get them and it becomes very messy, and I could see that these were already messed up. So take your time, bend down, look through, and make sure you don't miss any bulbs in here. Anyway, so here we have 70 Scilla. I've never seen this before, and it says they will get 10 inches tall and plant them 4 inches deep and they bloom late spring. I've never seen this plant before. Looks unusual. And I love that you have the purple with the blues and the white, something unique. And it says it's a good naturalizer. And here we have more tulip friends. This is the blushing pink mix. And you get 50 in a bag and they bloom mid-spring. And these will get 22 inches tall and 6 inches deep. You'll plant them. And this one is the Triumph Tulip, which I love also because they're great as cut flowers. And it says designer color. Wow. So there you are if you're looking for something extra fancy. It's beautiful. And above here we have crocus. You get 64 in the pack. These will bloom early spring. These are the large ones. And just look at the yellow with the purple and the white combination. Absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty friends, so these will only get 4 inches tall and you plant them 3 inches deep. They bloom early spring. And with these friends, you probably should do some more research, but just quickly with these, you can plant them in your grass. Yes, directly in your grass, and they will naturalize over a period of time. But if you do so, you have to make sure that you're okay seeing the spent blooms and the foliage sticking out, right? But do some more research if you're interested in that. You can put these in the grass and they look really, really pretty. Anyway, so you get 64 in the pack here. And if you're enjoying my video, I do appreciate it if you can take the time to click the like button and subscribe if you're not. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much, friends. And here we have more tulips. These will bloom late spring for you. Look at the color. You have the purple with the orange in there. So pretty. And you'll get 25 of each color. And the Icon will get 17 inches tall. And the Negrita double will get 18 inches tall. And once again, with your tulips, you plant them 6 inches deep. And they're great as cut flowers. Alrighty, moving on, we have more tulips. These will bloom mid-spring. Oh, I love the colors. Delight mix. Just look at that. It's so pretty. And you get 50 in the pack. They will get 22 inches tall and you plant them 6 inches deep. And they're design color also, and you get big blooms and ideal for beds and borders. And I love with the packet, friends. Do you see right here, you have the code that you take your phone and you scan that and it gave you details about the tulip. So I do appreciate the Longfield Garden took the time to give you some resources that can help you with your bulbs. I truly appreciate that. Anyway, so moving over here we have anemone. You have 100 in the pack. And they will get 6 inches tall, and you plant them only 1 inch deep, and they bloom mid-spring for you. And they're good naturalizer. So once again, they're just like your daffodils. They will naturalize under the ground over the years to come. Alrighty, friends, I'm going around the corner here and just making sure I don't miss any bulbs. And here we have this beautiful pack of daffodils. Bloom mid-spring. You get 50 in the pack. Wow. And I love that there's a mixture of different colors in here. And these will get 18 inches tall. And you plant them 6 inches deep. So pretty. And this bag was really heavy, yes. These daffodil bulbs are huge. I probably would do my daffodils 8 inches deep because the bulbs are really, really huge. So by the time you plant it, the bulb is probably maybe 3 to 4 inches tall from those I've purchased in the past. Anyway, look at this one, friends. This will bloom mid-spring and it says brilliant mix. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. It actually reminds me of fall to the colors. Anyway, so these will get 18 inches tall and you plant them 6 inches deep and they bloom mid-spring. So friends, if you did not know, if you're picking up these bulbs, you have to plant them in fall. So that way they can go through the cold and all of that, and then you get your blooms in spring. So if you purchase these, don't plant them in spring. You have to plant them in fall. Very important. And then down below, I'll leave the chart with the zones. I did some research and I came up with a chart when you should plant your bulbs. So I'll leave that down below for you. So that way it will be helpful so you know when to plant your bulbs. But you have to plant your bulbs in fall to get spring blooms. Okay. Anyway, here we have more daffodils with the yellow and the white. Bloom mid-spring and they're resistant, as I mentioned before. And these guys will get 16 inches tall, bloom mid-spring again. I love the yellow with the white. It's so pretty. It really is. And I love planting these in the ground in group of 5 or 3, so they look like a bouquet coming out from the ground. So keep that in mind. If you want your garden to have a more natural look, plant your bulbs in odd numbers, okay? Alrighty, going through, making sure I don't miss any of these with you. And friends, I'll show you in a second. I almost missed a couple. I have literally had to tiptoe and look to the very top to make sure. And I'll show you which ones I'm talking about in 1 second while I look through here. Here we have this combination of hyacinth. There's 20 in the pack. They bloom mid-spring. So the purple you get 6, the white you get 6, and the blue you get 6, yes. And they all will get 10 inches tall, and you plant them 6 inches deep. They look pretty in the garden, but I love them in the containers. I think they look pretty in containers. Alrighty, friends, here we are. Yes, this was hiding. Yes, 100 allium for $14.98. You have to pick this up. These will bloom early summer, and they give such a whimsical look in your garden. And they will get 24 inches tall, and you plant them 4 inches deep. And they're really, really small, and they will smell like onion because they're related to onions, friends. But with these, you just put them throughout your garden. I don't know, it's just a magical look with these in the garden. They're so pretty, these drumstick alliums, and the pollinators love them. Yes, just look at that, they're beautiful. And you get 100. That is a great price, friends. Yes. Alrighty, so here we are. So this was hiding to the very top. You get 10 of these other alliums in the pack. That's what I was saying to you. Dig through and make sure you don't miss anything. And these will bloom late spring. They get 16 inches tall, and you plant them 5 inches deep. Yes. And I'm appreciating the package here with the instructions with these bulbs. Don't be afraid to plant your bulbs. These packages are amazing. The instructions are on the back for you. So you'll be successful, and you will have beautiful blooms in the spring. And friends, look what I found. It was hiding too. Yes, these irises. Absolutely gorgeous. So you have 4 iris in here. It comes with 2 best bet and 2 midnight treat, and they both will get 36 inches tall, and you plant them only 1 inch in the ground. Very important, right? Great for cut flowers. That's what I was saying. I had to dig through and make sure I don't miss anything on here. Alrighty, friends, so here we are. Beautiful collection of bulbs from Longfield Garden with such a great price, $14.99, and a lot of bulbs in here. But anyway, so I'm gonna take you over to the front and share with you. They have beautiful fall planters. Yes, here we are in front of us. Okay, so these are $22.99, friends. These were large, and they're really, really heavy too. And I'll take out one for you in a second, but I must tell you, the plant selections in here are so unique. So I think I saw crotonne. They have one mom. They have straw flower. They have this twig in the center. It's dried and it's sprayed it gold. They have salvia in here. I think I even saw zinnias. Yes. So the plant combinations in these planters, I must tell you, I just love it, and I think it's worth the money. You probably get 6 plants in here with a nice large full plastic container for $22.99. Definitely worth the price, and that's the straw flower. But this gave me some ideas for next year. I would know. I'm thinking ahead what I'm going to do for next year. I try not to do mums and grasses. I try to do something different than the traditional mums. But I love this. You have your marigold in here. You have your zinnias. So I never thought of some of these stuff, right? And they still have your mom there, right? But I love this. So next year I'll be planning ahead how I want to make my fall containers. And I probably will be doing them from seeds, yes. But this is worth the $22.99. I definitely will pay $22.99 for this combination. Great job here with this. Alrighty, here it is, friends. It's a large container, and here you are. Just look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. Anyway, friends, I hope you enjoyed my video, but I just wanted to share with you the bulbs at Costco. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what bulbs you will be picking up to add to your garden.